Good afternoon to those who will listen. It is March 24th, 2018, 12:39 p.m. And this is part 3 of the Stephen Hawking. Did Stephen Hawking send the SOS voicemail? And just want to say straight off the bat, we don't know if this is, if he sent the message. It's probably not. But the message itself may have some meaning. So in the earlier video, I put the coordinates that was in the video from the voicemail from Ty. He had the coordinates that he had in. They were 4230, 0429, and 3396, which wound up with these coordinates. And it goes from the Black Sea near Turkey and goes down through the Congo in Africa and over to the Yushu province in China. And of course, right in the middle of that is the Middle East and Saudi Arabia. So maybe Saudi Arabia has something to do with it. So one of my watchers posted a comment and said, why don't you put in the coordinates backwards? So I did that. I put in the coordinates as 3042, 2904, and 9633. And it come up with the same thing. It's in Africa, goes through Algeria, and then goes through right into Saudi Arabia near Jordan border. And then the last coordinates went way up, and it didn't even it's actually more north of that. It's northeast of Greenland. Maybe it's way up by the North Pole, I don't know. But it does include that area again, which is kind of strange. Okay, so the coordinates from that voicemail was, could be related to Saudi Arabia. And then the message said, be cautious, they're not human. A lot of people just naturally assumed it was aliens, but maybe it's AI. Because we know Sophia, the robot, was there. She has citizenship in Saudi Arabia. So here's the big thing now. The United States just signed a big $1 billion arms deal with Saudi Arabia to give them tanks, helicopters, a bunch of missiles, 6,700 missiles. But then I found something that says that Canada also did an arms deal with Saudi Arabia. And believe it or not, it was $15 billion. And they also sent over a bunch of tanks and stuff too, and weapons and stuff. And this report that this YouTube video here is saying that they might use these weapons in Qatif or possibly in Yemen. Yemen is fighting a civil war right now where lots of innocent civilians are dying. And the United States withdrew all our troops from that area. So maybe there's something going on with Saudi Arabia. Maybe this message has something to do with Saudi Arabia. I just want to also say too, there's a lot of people that are commenting that are saying that, oh, you're wrong, you're lying, you're misleading people, telling them that it's the black box from the missing Malaysian airliner. I never said that. If people would watch the video, they would actually know that I don't think that it is. I really believe that it's not from the black box. I think that was just a distraction. I don't think that has anything to do with the message at all. I think people were just using that as something else, or they were trying to distract everybody from what was really happening with this black box thing. I really doubt that after 4 years, the black box is sending out messages to people, especially to just to random people. So there's that on that. So I don't think that that's it. I think it's something else. And it probably doesn't have anything to do with Stephen Hawking either. I just threw that out there because of the timing of it. The voicemail message was received on March 13th. I'm guessing, I don't know exactly when, but on his phone, when you see the phone message, it shows 12:13, I think, or something like that. And then it was posted on Twitter at 12:50. Well, Stephen Hawking died on March 14th in the early morning hours, supposedly. I never did ever hear of a specific time that he died. but it was supposed to be the very early morning hours of the 14th, but that was in England. So you got to subtract like 6 hours, 7 hours from that time to United States time. So it actually would have been on March 13th that he died in the United States, you know. Now, so the timing of it, I don't know. It was hours apart. So then, you know, people are saying, well, the message was way before he died. Well, maybe he sent it before he died. I don't know. That was just the whole thing on that. So, you know, people are saying, oh, it couldn't have been Stephen Hawking. Well, I never said it was. So it's probably not. But I just threw that out there, and then everybody went crazy on it. But I must be doing something right, because I'm getting over 400,000 views on that video alone. So I might be on to something somewhere. You know, I'm probably don't have, you know, most of what it is, but maybe I just have a little tiny sliver of the truth that may be in this. So there we go. Let me know what you think about that. I really think that it's possible that it could have something related to Saudi Arabia or the Middle East in that triangulated area. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And to all the new people out there, thank you for subscribing, and check out all my other videos on the Sun Simulator and Planet X system. You know, this hidden messages, subliminal messages, these weird hidden. This is the first one I've done on something outside of like TV shows, movies, and commercials. So I don't, you know, people are saying, oh, I'm doing all these weird videos. No, I don't do that on this very often. It's mainly the Sun Simulator, the sky, the moon, Planet X system, stars, stuff like that. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.